And we are live. Hello, everyone. It's Eli with Common Sense, and I'm welcomed by my cousin, Stanley.
Hello.
You remember Stanley from the last video that we did together? It's been a hot minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a little bit. Yeah, it was a lot of fun the last time we did it, and we had a lot of people commenting. They were like, hey, you gotta bring Stanley back. Somebody even said that we need to do cigar reviews, and they're like, I feel like he'll know a lot of stuff about that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but maybe something in the future, because I know, I mentioned that he kind of knows a lot about that stuff, and he kind of got me into that a little bit. And I'm kind of like the fragrance guy. You're the cigar and kind of whiskey guy, you know. Yeah, for those who don't know Stanley, do you want to just like introduce yourself, kind of tell them a little bit about you? I can take off the headphones. It sounds fine now.
Oh, good. I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say? All right, man, a few words.
Stanley.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, I've known this guy for a while.
A little bit.
My cousin. Yeah. All right. Well, good to have you guys. Looks like we got a few viewers online. Hello. Welcome to the stream. This is the first time we're doing a live stream together, or just a live stream in general. So this will be kind of interesting. I don't know why the webcam quality looks a little scuffed. I have the software set up. It should have been doing at like 1080 4K. Like the camera does really good, but it looks a little bit lower quality, but it's cool. I probably shouldn't have said anything. Nobody would have noticed.
Probably not.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming on, and thank you guys
pleasure.
for watching. So today we're actually going to be reviewing a new-ish fragrance house. We're going to be reviewing a couple fragrances from the house of Sphinx. So Sphinx is a relatively new fragrance house. It's kind of come out within the past year, I want to say. One thing I really like about the brand is they have a lot of kind of more affordable fragrances, but at the same time, they're very niche and high quality, and so they use nice quality ingredients, and I'm going to actually show you guys.
Oh, you got that? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we got that little transition and everything.
Or fancy.
Yeah, so this is the website that they have. I have their Discovery set, which I actually purchased. I haven't smelled any of the fragrances in this just yet, but I'm very excited to try them. And I got a couple. I got a couple of their travel sets, their little travel atomizers, and yeah, we'll just dive into it. So yeah, let's just go into it. So yeah, do we want to start off with one of the larger ones or the Discovery set first?
Let's do the Discovery set.
Save the big and best ones for last.
There you go.
Heck yeah. So I think the Discovery set was like 50 or 60 bucks. And it comes with a whole bunch of them. So let me actually do this. Oh man, it's like stuck. Hold on. I gotta fix the camera. Man, we need like a camera guy here. There we go. Now we're on autopilot. We got the autofocus instead of manual. All right. So if you guys check this out, I have to hold it back.
Those come with it?
Yeah, these are really cool.
That's
they come
cool.
with their own custom branded little scent strips, tester strips. They say Sphinx on there.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like just when brands like that, they just have that kind of attention to detail. They have their own custom branding and everything.
Looks like a spoon.
It does look like a spoon. I feel like we should be stirring our coffee with this. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of these little testers. So, all right, let's just dive on in. So we got the Discovery set here. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. Let's see if this works. Come on, camera.
Oh, excuse me.
Spent a lot of money on you, camera. Maybe. Man, it's cool. But yeah, we got the Discovery kit here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fragrances. 9 of their best sellers in this kit. So that's definitely a lot. I'm excited to try all of them, but I'm actually dreading to try one of them.
Which one?
It's actually called, let me see, Strawberry Kiss. I hate strawberries, and anytime that I smell strawberries, I just...
It's like 50-50 if it smells like strawberry or whatnot.
Yeah, same with like a lot of fruity stuff, like watermelon and...
Yeah.
mint.
Watermelon, I've noticed especially. It's very hit or miss.
Yeah. So, yeah, should we just start with the first one?
Yeah.
First date? All right, let's check this one out. So, as you can see, we got our first one. Yeah, these look pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's check them out. Should we use the regular ones or should we use? I got the regular strips and also the Sphinx ones.
Gotta use the Sphinx one.
Gotta use the Sphinx?
The Sphinx on Sphinx.
Hopefully they sent enough. So let's check this out.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just gonna spray this like all over my computer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do one just because. Yeah, I feel like this room is gonna get very very potent.
We're gonna get gassed out.
All right, so we got the first one, and that one is first date.
It smells good
I'm
already.
gonna let you do the first one. Because you're the guest of honor.
I like that. That's nice.
I want to check this one out. So this is definitely a blind first time smelling these. I haven't looked up any of the notes for any of them, so we're just gonna try this one out. Ooh, that's definitely interesting. I haven't. Does this remind you of anything? First date?
It's sweet, so I don't know. A lot of the sweet stuff can kind of like blend in.
Blend a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something kind of creamy, a little bit floral. It just kind of smells nice and white. That smells really nice. I'm getting a little bit of vibes kind of similar to, I think it's the Baccarat Rouge 540. You have that kind of musky, kind of woody sweetness. Let me see. I'm going to check it out. This one was called First Date. I'm actually going to look it up, so we'll see exactly what we're working with here.
Oh, that was okay, the travel.
Yeah. Ooh, we got Mohammed joining. How long is the longevity from Greece? Okay, so Mohammed is talking about a different fragrance. We're talking about Maison Alhambra Greece. Yeah, so this one is the Gris Dior clone.
Yeah. I figured just based off the name in the bottle.
Exactly, without getting like super sidetracked. Yeah, this one, I think, honestly, it lasts about 10 hours or so. Like, I've smelled it in the morning, and I've sprayed it on myself, and I can still smell it later in the day, like when I get home.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dang linear, and I think it smells really high quality for the price. I think it was like...
How much was it?
30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah, that smells good.
Yeah.
In the bottle, at least, it smells... Or on the cap, I should say, it smells
good. No, it smells just like the cap, and it lasts a really, really long time. But, yeah, thank you for checking it out. Where can I buy Sphinx? So actually, I'm going to go to the website right now and you'll be able to check it out. So let me switch on over to that scene. Boom! Look at that magic. So yeah, it's just sphinxfragrances.com. And I would love to be an affiliate with them. I've reached out to them. I haven't heard anything. So hopefully we can get a code sometime soon.
You'll see the live stream and then you'll be in. Exactly.
You may see that in a future... when you watch this again in the future. But yeah, if you go to sphinxfragrances.com, you have all the stuff. You can see like all their fragrance. Yep, there it is, 10% off. So they'll give you that code. And I think also Aromatics, he has a fragrance discount code. And huge shout out to Munib from his fragrance channel. I don't know why I blanked on the name. But yeah, he actually created this fragrance, Coconut Daiquiri. And we're actually going to try that one out very soon.
Oh,
yeah, that's the tall one.
Oh, the tall one, okay.
Yeah, so we'll check that out. But back to the first date. That one's smelling really, really nice.
It is very nice.
I'll let you smell that while I search this one up. So we're going first date. First date. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that was a black bottle. I would have imagined like, I don't know, like a reddish or something. Just something kind of creamy. But let's see. Welcome.
Yeah, I like it. It's very nice.
Captivating world of first date. Yeah, that one's nice. It's kind of fruity, a little bit creamy. Let's see if we can find some of the notes here.
Are they on FragranceNet or
Fragrantica?
Or Fragrantica, yeah. Excuse me.
They should. Oh, here we go. So we got citrus, and then it settles into caramel. So that's what's making it super sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some of that caramel, but it's like nice and musky too. Cedar with cashmere wood. Oh, and then there's the musk and the ambergris. Ooh, interesting. They have the tonka bean as well. That's actually really nice. I feel like that one could honestly go either way. Like, how do you feel? Like,
it is very musky. I do like it.
Do you think that's more like suitable for like a man or a woman, just kind of feminine leaning, or more kind of unisex?
I could say unisex. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's one or the other. I think anyone could.
Yeah, that one's actually really, really nice. I like that one a lot. Which one do we like so far? New in the Sphinx fragrance. Same here. We're actually just checking out the Discovery set here. So we have all of the, most of their best sellers here. We're just kind of making our way through each one. But yeah, that one actually looks really good. Let me check out the Fragrantica site. I actually have a little profile on there if you guys want to follow me. But yeah, so it looks like they have, it's very caramel, ambery. Oh, wow, that's a lot of other notes that they don't mention. That's kind of funny because sometimes, like, when you check, there's a lot more that the Fragrantica people pick up on, and they'll just add kind of what they smell. But definitely getting the ambergris, the tonka.
I wouldn't say there's any, like, of the lemon or the orange, personally.
Because they mentioned a little bit of the citrus, I think.
I saw you definitely get coconut for sure.
Yeah. I'm actually really starting to like coconut in fragrances. At first, I wasn't super hyped about those, but I think this one does it really, really well. I'm curious to find the longevity of this one, and actually, if we could probably check it out. What are people saying? Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are saying it's unisex. Oh, that's interesting. They're comparing this one to the Xerjoff. I believe this one is actually created by another fragrance YouTuber. I can't remember who made this one.
I could definitely see the comparisons to the 1 million Lucky, too. Mm-hmm. I could definitely see that.
That one I actually do like. Oh, that's funny. The Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Parfum. Or Le Beau. Yeah, that's funny. The last time I smelled that one, I had a very interesting revelation. I remember there was an Axe fragrance that I wore a lot in high school, the little spray bottles. I think it was, what was it? It started with an E. I forget what it was, but it was like the pink bottle, and it smelled a little bit similar because you got like the kind of nutty.
I only really remember like Phoenix and Dark Temptation.
It was Phoenix, I think. Okay. Yeah, but this one I actually really like a lot. That one smells really good. Yeah.
I was tucked in, hiding from the.
Oh, you're good. Wow, is First Date cloying in the warm temperature? I don't imagine that this one would be too overbearing.
I wouldn't think so, no.
Yeah, I'm going to spray a little bit more because it's like actually pretty, got a nice big old spray. I'd say it's pretty nice and light, kind of musky, but with a little bit of that tonka kind of amber sweetness, but that smells really, really good.
It's good. When you first sprayed it too, I could smell it in the air and it smelled good.
No, I could imagine that this would, and check this.
I think it would be super cloyingly sweet.
I think this would be perfect. And actually, their 100 ml bottle
that's not bad.
Is $109. So you're getting a lot of fragrance for your dollar. I think also the interesting thing about all of these is they're extrait de parfum. So they're a lot higher.
That's what it was, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, extrait, yeah.
Yeah, extrait de parfum. Yeah, I can't believe that you're getting an extrait, with this kind of cool presentation, brand. This kind of thematic, this kind of thematic theme, I guess, if you will, like the whole history of the brand and everything. I think that's really cool. But yeah, $109. I feel like there's also a little bit of like tuberose in there, something just kind of creamy, like a white creamy floral.
It's definitely, it is creamy.
I'm liking that one.
I do too. That's very solid.
I may just pick up a full bottle of this one.
That one is pretty solid.
Yeah, I think it's definitely great for the price. So that one is First Date. I feel like I need to have like a little. Oh wait, no, we'll just stick them in here. We'll just stick them in there. There you go. That way we can keep track of them. This next one, I'm actually really excited to try out. This one is Black Anubis. I know you guys can't see it. It's like super far away. Black Anubis. Just the name sounds really cool. So I'll actually let you spray this one out if you want.
All right. And, try not to miss the testing strip.
No, you're good. This whole room is gonna smell like amazing. There you go. Nice big old. Do we smell anything?
Not yet.
Power.
Yeah, no.
Jeremy Fragrance. Power. I'm gonna shut this door. I feel like somebody's gonna walk in.
That one's nice too. That one's fairly sweet as well.
Is it? Okay. Ooh. Okay, immediately, this one kind of reminds me a little bit of like a piney, kind of Christmas, kind of real woodsy. That's nice. It's almost a little soapy as well. Man.
Yeah, you definitely get a lot of the pine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
It's a cool looking bottle
that
too.
One's really green too. Let me pull this up so we can take a look at this. Man, that one smells really, really good.
Yeah, it's not as sweet as it was when it was first off the spray.
Man, they are absolutely making sure that you get your 10% off.
Yeah.
Every page that I go to, it just shows that. Yeah, Black Anubis. I love their marketing and their their photos and the
Nice,
product
yeah.
photography and everything. I think that's just amazing. That's totally like what I'm into, and man, that just looks amazing. That's so good. Black Anubis. Man, that bottle looks so cool. It's just like raised that metallic kind of area. That looks amazing. Okay, my ADHD is just like all these words and looking at everything. Masculine refined, woody and musky tone notes to create a unique scent. Wood, saffron. Okay, that's what that is because it's a little bit spicy. Man, that's really interesting. It's almost reminding me a little bit of Dior Sauvage Elixir. That kind of vibe, you know, where it's a little bit piney, kind of woody, resinous.
You definitely, yeah, you get the pine for sure.
Man, that smells really familiar. There was something that I owned that kind of smelled like this. I feel like it's, let me see if I can find it on my shelf, my big old shelf. It is a Carolina Herrera fragrance. I haven't pulled it out in a hot minute, so that's why I'm like lost trying to find it. It was a Carolina Herrera fragrance. I think it was CH Sport, I believe. Oh man, where is it? Man, this is gonna bother me. Hold up, I'm gonna look for it. And while I look for it, yeah, what do you think of that so far?
I like it. I really do.
Yeah, do you kind of get like the comparisons to like Sauvage Elixir, even something like Latafa Assad maybe a little bit? Let's check these out. That was totally the totally the wrong scene. Okay, oh, here it is. It's on the bottom corner, the one that I haven't reached for in a while. So I don't know. I feel like it might be a little bit similar to CH Men's Sport, but a little bit, but definitely darker.
Yeah, I would. It's definitely darker. Yeah.
I think this one has a little bit of juniper berries, but yeah.
What's the Burberry one? It's.
Let's check this one again.
It has the.
Man, that smells good.
I'm trying to think of the name. It's the one that has kind of that. It's like wrapped in that cloth material, and it's the brown and red.
Brown and red.
It's like one of their. If you're on Fragrantica.
Let's take a look.
Should be like one of the first ones.
Oh, the it's the one that looks like it has the flannel.
Yeah, like flannel on it. Yeah.
London, I think, is what you're thinking of. This one, London for Men.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's definitely a little bit darker. Has some of those, and then let's just.
There was one that had like a pine kind of scent to it.
Yeah. So this one was Black Anubis. Wow, I wish I could spell. Black Anubis. Let's check this one out. So yeah, I got some leather, some agar wood in there. Yeah, that oud is kind of nice because you also have, yeah, the Gaiac wood as well, and you have some of the leather. So yeah, and the saffron. So yeah, that's actually, let me check that one out.
Do you have that one?
That's interesting you mentioned that. I
you
didn't.
do.
I didn't get that at first. Yeah, that actually smells very similar.
Because I remember this one smelled very like Christmassy to me.
Yeah,
it's similar.
it is similar. But I feel like this one's a little bit more sweet.
It is. It definitely. Yeah, the Sphinx one is. Yeah.
I think I like the Sphinx one definitely better.
Okay, now that I smell the two, it's not as much, or they're not as similar as I thought they were. But
yeah, no, I think they smell really nice. Yeah, I imagine that this one would be really good for kind of like fall season, you know. Ooh, hold up. Let's see. We got a new person. Hello. You guys should do
oh, that's my dad.
what they wore in the 1980s show. What they wore in the 1980s show. Thank you. But man, yeah, that one's really nice. It's a little bit soapy, kind of musky. So yeah, what do you think? Like fall, springtime, maybe?
I would say, yeah, fall, spring. Because it's just very. The big thing I smell is the pine for sure.
Yeah, no, that one definitely sticks out. But I think that the oud and the saffron kind of make it a little bit more mature. I feel like most people could wear this. That's actually really interesting. Black Anubis. That one's actually really nice. All right, the one that I'm dreading.
Would you say that one's more masculine or?
You know,
female.
I think it's a little more masculine, just because you have some of the darker notes. But I know a lot of women have been wearing some of the darker ouds and saffrons, and a lot of the ladies who watch my channel, they've been wearing a lot of the Swiss Arabian, and so yeah, definitely. I think anybody can wear that one, especially if you're confident and you like that kind of darker woody oud, a little bit of spice. But that one's interesting because it does have a little bit of a brighter kind of musky aspect to it. Very interesting. Do you have any recommendations if I want to smell like vintage or old school fragrance? Yeah, absolutely.
Cool water.
Yeah, cool water, I would say, is a timeless fragrance for sure. I don't know how, but this one still smells pretty modern, I guess. Yeah, it still smells really good. You got that kind of aquatic lavender. It's a little bit... Yeah, it just smells amazing.
It smells good, yeah.
I think some of my recommendations, if you go with some of the classics, there are some that have been out for a little while that just smell really, really good. One in particular, there's a new one that I got. It's called Tea Rose. This one smells a little bit like a really nice kind of mature old-fashioned rose. I don't know if you want to check that one out.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that one smells really, really good. It smells just like a photorealistic rose, and it just kind of reminds me of like the 70s, I guess. You know, I haven't been around in the 70s, but a lot of people, I would imagine, would like that if you liked that kind of vibe.
My dad was saying, hey, my wife is thinking of getting me something for my birthday. What do you recommend?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Just go for the most expensive.
Yeah, go for the Amouages or some of the like $400 niche fragrances. No, but I would say...
He has Profundo. I know he likes...
Profundo's really nice. It's that kind of masculine, real clean, aquatic kind of vibe. That one's really nice. But there's a couple ones that you might like.
I know he liked the Coach from men too. That
one is really nice. There's one that I just picked up that I'm kind of obsessed with right now. It's called Memo Sintra. I can put that in the comments if you want, but yeah, this one smells really, really nice. It's kind of like a caramel citrus. Yeah, I don't know if you want to check that one out. Yeah, it's really interesting. That one I've been using a lot. I think it smells really, really nice. Just put that in the comments. Boom, Memo Sintra. Yeah, I've seen that one for...
It's kind of like bubblegum to me.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of that sweet, but it also has a little bit of green, kind of floral. Yeah, I like this one. It's a little bit unisex. There's also some nice ones. I would say if you wanted to go for something like some of the Tom Fords, they smell really, really nice. Like this one, Tom Ford Oud Wood. I think that one's absolutely amazing. Never smelled Amouage's fragrance. People say a lot of their fragrances are for mature people. Yeah, they definitely smell more high quality. Definitely a step up from something like, you know, the fresh aquatic kind of cheapies that you would get like when you're younger, I guess. Because, you know, once you get a job, you get a little bit of money and you start spending money on like higher quality stuff. So in that way, you can smell a little bit more mature. There's also one here. It's a Xerjoff that I think anybody would really like. It's called 40 Knots. In fact, I would actually recommend this one over probably any of the ones that I mentioned before.
Oh, that is nice.
It smells very warm and aquatic, but at the same time, you can wear it in the summer, and I've been wearing this one a lot. Xerjoff 40 Knots. That one smells really nice.
My dad might like the... Do you have Tabac Vanille?
I don't have Tobacco Vanille, but I have a clone of Tobacco Vanille. It's Maison Alhambra Tobacco Touch. You can get this one for like $30-$40.
He might like that one.
This one smells really good. Yeah, that one's really
that's pretty similar to it, yeah.
I'm going to go back to... Yeah, I think that one would be great too. The Maison Alhambra Tobacco Touch.
Do this without bringing the whole wall down.
And I'm gonna have to text you too, because I know we threw out a lot of stuff. But yeah. So back to the Sphinx fragrances. The one that I'm not real happy about this one. This one's Strawberry Kiss.
It's gonna be our favorite one.
We're gonna make this a like 10-second review. Be like, no, I'm gonna do one spray. Oof, I already know this is gonna be strong. Yeah, growing up, I had a little bit of trauma with strawberries. Like, I don't know why. I'm probably allergic to them, or just every time I would smell one, it would just make me gag. And I remember being like, it's like the 4th of July, and we'd stop at our local strawberry stands, and I'd have to hold them the whole way home in the hot car ride. What are you thinking?
Not bad.
Not bad? Okay. I'm going to brace myself. What the heck? That smells actually really good. That doesn't immediately smell like strawberries.
Yeah, that's the first thing. It wasn't like super strawberry forward.
What the heck? Is Strawberry Kiss going to be my signature fragrance from now on?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What
It's gonna
the
end up
heck?
being your favorite.
That's actually really nice. Yeah, I feel like that one is definitely more citrusy. It almost smells like a smoothie almost.
Yeah, it's kind of more in the background for me, the strawberry.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting. I feel like I'm getting like maybe like an orange or like a bergamot, some sort of citrus up there.
Oh yeah, it's more citrus heavy than I would say anything else.
Mm-hmm. One thing about all these fragrances so far is the way that the notes are blended. It's kind of difficult to pick out individual stuff, and you notice that on some of the higher quality fragrances. They're just blended really nice, and they just smell expensive. But Strawberry Kiss, that's quite interesting. I feel like it's a little bit bubblegummy. Like, what are some of your thoughts on that one? That smells really, really good so far. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I would just say it's very creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the big thing I'm picking up on for it.
There's the 10% off.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's what the photo and the it kind of picks up on the
kind of cream and just it doesn't smell like strawberries per se. It's just more like berry.
Yeah,
it's like a berry.
It's kind of like on the back end is when I kind of get the strawberry. It's not very strawberry forward.
Yeah, perfect for any outfit, going out fragrance. It's got lasting power, delicate and sweet.
I think delicate's a good way to describe it. I wouldn't say it's a very heavy one for sure.
Yeah, that one's interesting. Let's check out some of the notes on that one. Strawberry Kiss.
Is it on?
Oh, there we go.
I was hiding.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, it's definitely powdery. Got some burnt sugar in there.
Forest fruits.
Whoa, that's a new one.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, I'm starting to smell a little bit more than now that it's drying down a little bit. Yeah, people are saying it's real
it's
berry
definitely
heavy.
It's the strawberries coming out more that it's dried down now.
Yeah. But I don't hate it.
I don't either.
That's the weird thing. I was expecting to feel like sickened, you know?
It's definitely my least favorite so far, but it's not bad
It's
either.
not. Yeah. No, I actually don't mind this one. Like, if somebody, like, I could give this to somebody who I see, you know, pretty regularly, and like a family member or something for like Mother's Day, I could see that, and it wouldn't drive me insane trying to smell that and live with that person.
Unisex or feminine?
I would say it's a little bit more feminine leading.
Yeah, I would too.
But if you want something kind of creamy, you like that kind of berry vibe, I think anybody can really wear it. That's the thing, you know, with fragrances. You know, if you're confident and you like it, then wear it, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that guys couldn't wear it. I personally wouldn't, but I don't think that you couldn't if you didn't. If you wanted to, I would say go for it.
Yeah, no, that one I actually like quite a lot. I was expecting to hate that one.
Yeah, it's really not bad. Like, it's just not my.
Yeah, there's just other ones that you like.
You want to smell again, or you want me to?
No, I'm good. I think we need to go through these because we got tons of these. Yeah, that one's actually really nice. I know we didn't rate the other ones, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd get that like a 7.
I'd be closer to like a 6 for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And we can always look at these when we come back.
I'm just not big into like super fruity personally.
Yeah. No, that's fair. So this next one is going to be interesting. This one is Sphinx Elixir. I think this is one of their first ones that they put out. We'll see how strong this one is. So we'll just give this one a quick little try. That's interesting. The sprayers, the atomizers, they're already like prepped and good to go. So
yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
Keep like jamming on it. Yeah.
All right, let's check this one out.
That one smells good.
Ooh, this is way more my vibe. That. Oh my god. That one is
That's really nice. Ooh. Yeah. It's strong too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay, sorry at a topic, but what fragrance that people say leans feminine, but you guys think a guy can use it? So there are actually a lot of them. I'll just give you one real quick.
A lot of tobacco in that.
Yeah.
That smells like.
I'm excited to go back to that one. But real quick, there's one that, actually there's a lot of them that are out there.
This is decent, yeah.
A lot of the niche ones, really anybody can wear. This one I really like. It's called Maison Alhambra Infinity Rose. This one is a clone of a, I forget the name. I think it's, oh, what the heck? It's one of the, oh my gosh, why can't I think of it right now? Yeah, it's one of the expensive kind of niche fragrances. Let me check this one out. What is it a clone of? It's a, oh man, it's an Initio, but it's one of the rose ones. I am totally just drawing a blank on this one for some reason. This one is a clone. Oh, Atomic Rose. Duh. Yes, Initio. I don't know why I wanted to call this one Namat. I knew there was an N in there, but yeah. Infinity Rose by Maison Alhambra. This one is definitely really nice. It's kind of rosy. It gives me a little bit of a vibe of the perfumes de Marly de Lina. It's a little bit similar, but I think that one a lot of guys can wear.
I feel like that one's kind of similar to the Fifth Avenue, from what I remember.
A little
at least.
bit. Yeah, because that one was very rose heavy.
It just kind of has that, like, the niche, expensive smell to it.
The kind of expensive rose kind of vibe. Yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
Infinity Rose, Maison Alhambra. You can get this one for like 30 or 40 bucks. This one smells really nice. In fact, it's a lot closer to the original Initio than some of the other, like, Lattafa, Body Oud Amethyst. Like, it's that same vibe, the purple. Performance is really, really good on that one.
Yeah, that one smells like that would last a fairly long time.
That one I've smelled for a long time. It lasts a long time on the skin.
I would even say Baccarat Rouge is another example of that too. Mm-hmm. I have a little decant that I bought, and I would say that one's probably more feminine than it is masculine, but I wear it a decent amount, and I like it. I think it's a solid one too.
Absolutely. And I think if you like the Baccarat Rouge, let me just pick this up without breaking everything. There's one that's Lattafa Opulent Musk. It's very similar to that one. I think you actually checked that one out.
I think I have smelled it before, yeah.
We checked that one out in the video that we did together.
That one's nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit similar. But yeah, like you said, Baccarat Rouge, that's a really good suggestion.
Where's this one go?
Just in the back.
I was going to yell it.
I know, it's scary.
Into the cavern.
But yeah, like we said, like a lot of the fragrances that are marketed towards women, you can totally wear, you know, for men. Like there's one that I wear pretty regularly in the summer, kind of nighttime sometime, and it's Hermes Un Jardin sur la Lagune. This one's just real aquatic and kind of musky. This one's really nice, and you can get it at like Sephora and check it out for yourself. But yeah, don't be afraid to check out women's ones. And actually, now that I think about it, the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, all of the women's versions of those,
pretty solid.
Like
yeah.
even the new ones that they come out with, for some reason, I think they smell better than the men's. They just, I don't know, they just smell way better for some reason. But yeah, let's see which one we're doing. We're doing Sphinx Elixir. Let's check this one out. But yeah, thank you for that. Low key. That's funny. I see what you did there. Oh man. Doing a little promotion over there.
I'm getting all the viewers to come
Heck
through.
Yeah. Man, that one smells really, really nice. I think this is my favorite so far, Sphinx Elixir.
Oh, there it is.
Man.
It smells a lot different now that it's dried down, too.
It does.
It kind of almost changed a lot, actually.
Ooh.
That one's pretty solid.
Oh, man. Let's check out what the full bottle looks
Almost
like.
kind of got soapy to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely more oud heavy.
I like that one quite a bit.
It's a little soapy. What is that? Man. Musk, ambergris, and vetiver. Yeah, because you do get that kind of almost kind of grassy, wheat-like vetiver. Oh, that's smells good. What is rock rose? That's interesting. Frankincense. Okay, that's that specific note that I was remembering because I remember this. For some reason, it was giving me similarities to Lattafa's. What was it? It was Lattafa's. This guy right here. Hold on. I got it right here. Right here. Musamam. Yes. Lattafa's Musamam.
Oh yeah.
It's got that kind of frankincense oud, kind of resinous vibe. But I think that smells really, really nice. Yeah, you guys can see that little bottle. Got the little snake on it. I would wear this. Like I would.
That one's pretty solid.
I would wear this one. Does it lean green? I
wouldn't say so.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's a little bit more woody.
Yeah, woody for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That one's solid. I haven't really disliked any of them so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I would actually wear this one. In fact, I would say this is probably one of the more signature scent worthy ones. I think one of these had almond in it. It was one of their best-selling ones. Let me check it out quick. So this one, you can see I wanted it. I put this on my want list. It just looked interesting.
I'm surprised it only had a 3.7 on here too.
This one, that smells very...
I wonder if it plays off different off the skin than compared to the tester strip.
I'm going to try this one on my skin because I like this one a lot so far. I'm just going to... Ooh, that's a nice little puddle. You're welcome. You're going to have that giant spike in the audio clip. Yeah, that's really interesting. You definitely have like the pink pepper and the bergamot, but it is a little bit green, you know. You have the rosemary and the Davana. What's Davana? Davana.
Balsamic undertone.
Interesting. I always like learning about the new notes and
I've never heard of Davana.
Yeah.
Has civet in it?
Ooh, you got the
interesting.
Yeah, you got the cat poo. Interesting. It's not like super fecal like some of the
wouldn't say so.
No, I like that one quite a bit.
I think it's solid, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say that one's probably the best one so far, in my opinion. I like that. Yeah, that frankincense, and it's still a little bit sweet. I've noticed that with all of these. They lean a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
But I actually really like that one a lot. I'm going to check that one again later, once that dries down. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so if we wanted to do, like, who would kind of wear that? Is that one more masculine?
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
Yeah, because of that frankincense. But I guess you could kind of go both ways. I feel like, again, we can do that with everything.
Yeah, I think
but that
everything...
one, truly, I think that does lean a little bit more masculine. It's a little bit darker, and as you can kind of see, yeah, I mean, the juice is a little bit darker than some of the other ones, so that one's actually quite nice. I like that one. I would say probably like fall, winter.
Yeah, that's definitely seems like it's going to be a bit heavier.
Probably more winter heavy. That one's really nice. I like that one. I'd probably have to get that one like an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
That was pretty solid.
What makes a fragrance lean masculine besides woody? That is a good question. Are there any notes that kind of do it for you that make it a little bit more masculine?
I would say green notes for sure.
I
don't know, because when I think, feminine, I think sweet or floral or musky as well to an extent. Smell you later.
Smell you later. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Leather can also do that. It can smell a little bit more masculine.
Tobacco too.
But I feel like vetiver also can come off a little bit more clean and kind of, I don't know. It's all subjective, but I think some of those darker notes are a little bit more marketed towards men in a lot of the fragrances. And so that's kind of what you typically see in a lot of traditional men's fragrances. The kind of leathers, tobaccos. But this one's interesting because you have the frankincense, which could be, I guess, a little bit darker than what's typically marketed towards women. But again, Musamam, I know a lot of women wear that one, and I've heard great things from a lot of women from that one. So yeah, really, I guess, yeah, some of those darker ones. But that's a good question. The next one we have is Sphinx Signature, and I'm noticing that this liquid is pretty it's pretty thick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
This looks like those. If you ever get like the fancy ramen packets, how they have like the soybean oil in there, it looks like that. It looks like that kind of brownish liquid. That's interesting. You want to spray that one?
Sure,
I'll let you spray it. Yeah, that one looks interesting.
I know. I saw that it was the Sphinx Signature. I was interested when I saw that.
Yeah. Now this one looks like it's from a green bottle. That looks interesting. Check that one out. Signature. I'm curious. I like that green bottle.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah?
That's solid, yeah.
All right, let's check this one. Ooh. So immediately off the top, this one kind of reminds me of... It was an old fragrance. It wasn't Polo. It was Beverly Hills Polo Club. It's the one to trick you into thinking you're buying Polo. It was Polo, the Beverly Hills Polo Club Active. It was that blue bottle.
You have I assume that's Oriental fragrances that cost from 1 to 100.
Ooh.
Is that euro? Yeah, euro.
Yeah.
Highly expensive.
So 1 to 100. So I don't have a whole lot.
I like this one. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, let me check this one. Low key, this one smells a little bit Oriental. A little bit.
I could see that, yeah.
Let me see. What kind of notes are we talking? Oh, there we go. There's a 10%. So before actually looking at them, at the notes, I feel like that one's definitely warmer, and it's a lot more green. And I know they have like the green kind of bottle, but I feel like there's some sort of like green kind of earthy.
That's what I prefer stuff like that personally. That's why I think I like that one so much.
That's really interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a nice sweetness from this too. Ooh, patchouli. Yeah, that's kind of what's now that I see that.
I know it's weird once you see that. That's the note in there. You
giving
pick up
like
on
a
it.
Tootsie Roll kind of vibe. Am I crazy? Like the OG little like Tootsie Roll wrappers that you get at Halloween.
Is there saffron in here too?
There might be, because there is a nice little spice in there. You got the patchouli, orange.
It smells like kind of
orange and the
saffron.
patchouli together. I think that's doing it for me. Yeah, tonka, Japanese red cedar wood. That's really interesting. They got hay.
How do you make it smell like?
Okay. Yeah. So here's the signature one. Yeah, it's definitely fruity, I would say. That's really interesting.
I like that one. I don't smell cumin in there.
I don't either.
Cumin to me is like red alert.
Yeah, and there is a little bit of that lavender in there, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't immediately pick up on some of those citruses. Just because it's just blended real smoothly.
Yeah, it's not very harsh at all.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I like that one. I think, I don't know, this one might be a little bit more feminine, would you say?
I have to smell it again.
I know we just said that, like, oh, these darker notes and stuff,
I know, yeah.
all of that makes it a little bit more masculine, but I think this one might be able to go either way. It's like a darker floral.
Yeah, I would say dark floral is a good way to describe it. I don't know. I would say maybe it kind of tilts a little bit more to the feminine. I would definitely wear something like that though, for sure.
Yeah, that's like right in the middle. That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like I'm still getting a little bit of the. I know you mentioned the New York Fifth Avenue, but I feel like I get some of that in here as well. It smells kind of
has that smell.
That kind of dusty floral. Yeah, I mean, it's not exact, but
it's similar enough that it makes you probably think of it at least at one point.
There's a few notes in here. Because, I mean, I feel like this one is a little bit more of like a smoky rose. But yeah, I actually like that one a lot. I'd probably give that one like a 6 or a 7. What do you think?
I like that one's pretty. To me, that one's, I would say, probably closer.
And I know you mentioned Oriental fragrances. I think that one.
Now that it's drying down, you definitely get a lot of the incense for sure. So I mean, you know, that might not be a terrible idea either. And that's right around the same price point, isn't it?
I think this one was like 100 and let's see, $109.
Yeah, that should be within
US dollars.
That
so
should be within 100 euros for sure, right?
Or is that pounds? I think
that's euros.
Is it? You can tell we
Yeah, we're
we're US boys.
I always assumed E for euro.
Exactly. There's one fragrance that I really like in particular.
I like that one quite a bit.
This one's definitely a more female-leaning fragrance, but this one is a Middle Eastern fragrance brand. I think it's Ard Al Zafran. I can't remember who did this one.
Sure.
But this one, it's a really long name. It's Shams Amarat Al Kususi. Do you like that pronunciation? This one, it's a very kind of oriental jasmine-based fragrance. It smells a little bit like, I think it's one that came out a while ago. It was one that Jeremy Fragrance was hyping up for a long time, and I couldn't quite remember what it was. Let me check it out real quick for you. I'm going to help you out. Shams Amarat. Oh, it is Al Zafran. Okay. But let me show you some of the notes on this one. I think you might like this one. And I honestly would maybe wear this one because this one is for women and men. It's definitely more feminine leaning, but I don't know. I feel like this one's good. It's got like rose, vanilla, apple.
You get a lot of vanilla from it for sure.
And musk.
Me.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's around the $30 to $40 mark, and it's this one. No, Carrie Perry. Carrie Perry. Katy Perry Killer Queen. Now, there was another fragrance that somebody said it smelled very similar, and it's not on here. Is it Life Belle? La Vie est Belle. I think it might be that one. Is it that one? No. Well, maybe. It's got Japanese, jasmine. Yeah, I mean, I think some of those are a little bit similar. But yeah, that one's really interesting. I like oud, but not a bold and loud. Do you have any recommendations?
No oud wood.
Exactly. Good choice. I have two here actually that I want to give you. So you like oud wood?
Yeah, I was gonna. If you're in a country that has Costco, they always have the oud wood on a pretty good discount. I think you can get the. I think the 50 mLs like $199 on Costco.
I thought it was the 100 ml.
Or is it the 100? It might be the 100.
You can get 100 ml for $200, and I think that one's like 170.
So it probably is the 100 milliliter then. Yeah, but you can get the 100 ml if you have Costco or if they ship international. If that's in your case, that's always a good place to buy it if you want an actual, the actual bottle,
Legit
not like a
seller,
legit
not like
seller,
a fake one. Yeah. There's another one that I really like. This one's a niche fragrance, and you can find it sometimes on fragrancebuy.ca. A lot of places sell it for almost $300, and it's insane.
This
is from Amarud, and it's sort of a newer niche house. I think it's a couple years old, but this one I found it for like $110 when it finally came back in stock. And I'm really sad because Tom Ford's Oud Mineral, and I actually have that one.
That's nice.
Actually, not right there. I have it in the other room. But Oud Mineral, that one's a little bit kind of like a oceanic stone.
Date on it.
Oh, it does? Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
2027.
It's like, don't drink.
Yeah.
But Whetstone by Amarud smells similar to Oud Mineral, which is a kind of fresh and oceanic oud. So definitely more summer, I guess, related, but this one smells really nice for the price.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be too heavy either.
It's like a peppery kind of like wet stone, like it says. I was gonna do a review on this one, but yeah, anything that's a little bit aquatic and with a little bit of oud in there, I think you can get away with, and it would be a great kind of introduction to oud. Yeah, I think those are good. Got a little sidetracked, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad to have everybody joining us. Let's go back to this one real quick. We're on Sphinx Signature. So yeah, I think that one's definitely sweet, fruity with a little bit of oud. What are we thinking of that one?
I think it's solid.
Yeah.
It's definitely good. Can you pull, let's see, can you pull oud wood in warm temperature?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would say so. It's not super heavy.
It's not like a Middle Eastern oud. It's more of like a, I don't know, what would you say, like a Western take?
I would say, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Eastern oud where it's just, you know,
Super kind
blowing you off and all that. You know,
Yeah.
smell you halfway across the room.
just like one spray.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Oh, this is interesting.
What is this one? Tabac, Citron, Vanille.
So it's going to be tobacco,
Citron.
orange, and vanilla, pretty
Ooh.
much.
That kind of smells a little bit like the last one that we just did, just by the notes. All right, let's check this one out. That one is not at all what I would have thought. That does not smell anything like I would have
Ooh, I like that.
imagined.
Yeah, that isn't... Yeah, especially based off the name, right?
That's crazy.
This one might actually be my favorite so far.
Look at this one. We can't escape the 10%.
The 10%, I know. They just want your email.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Sphinx Fragrances, if you're watching this, we love you.
I would say off the spray so far, that might be my favorite.
That is very feminine leaning, I would say. That smells like... that smells really good. There's
Very
definitely,
clean.
Yeah, clean, kind of soapy florals.
They really do a good job with their photos, kind of.
They do.
Describing the, you know,
The whole vibe,
vibe
and
of it,
makeup.
yeah.
That's really, really interesting. I feel like, yeah, like it says, this will turn heads. There's, I'm not really getting a whole bunch of tobacco. I feel like it's more of like a tobacco leaf.
Possibly, yeah, something not super dense or heavy.
This kind of reminds me of a really clean, like, shampoo that you would wear, or like if you go to like a, I don't know, like a real fancy salon. I would imagine. My parents are in the hair industry,
hair
and
biz.
so I grew up smelling all that stuff. That smells really interesting.
What's it get on Fragrances?
Let's check it out. That one is Tabac, Citron, Vanille.
4.31.
Yeah, orange blossom and jasmine. That's kind of what I'm picking up, at least a lot on here. Oh, they got the heliotrope.
Heliotrope.
That's that kind of purple floral that gives it a little bit of like an almost like an almond kind of nutty floral
I feel like
vibe.
you definitely get the jasmine too.
That's interesting.
I'm interested to see it in the dry down because how it
patchouli
gets
and
all
vinegar.
the heavier notes. On
Yeah,
it too.
no, we're gonna check that one
That'll
out.
be interesting.
I feel like I'm also getting some of the green kind of light white
Because
florals.
it's still very floral, right? And that's why I'm interested to see if it's gonna. Because we had one of these that
that changed pretty good. I think it was
it the black Anubis or no that
I think it was the
was it
Sphinx
Elixir?
I think.
Yeah, that one switched super quickly too.
That smells like just really nice, high quality, clean, aquatic, like
Steal it back.
shampoo. That's what I get. But it's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's very nice.
Now, if you had to rate that one on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give that one?
Probably a 7.5.
Love this one. My first full bottle was from this house. Extremely versatile. Yeah, I agree. That one, yeah, that's really, really nice. I think that's definitely like a white kind of t-shirt or like a white, just clean fragrance. Like,
Yeah, it's just very clean. It's very inoffensive.
I would imagine somebody in like a white suit, you could totally wear that. Jeremy
Jeremy.
fragrance. Yeah, exactly. I love how he's like the only person you think of.
A white suit.
When you say white suit. God, that is actually amazing. I think that's one of the most versatile ones, like you said. Yeah, what do you think?
I would agree. Yeah, it's. I don't think this one would be. I don't think it would offend
tobacco
anyone.
dominant? I don't think it's. It's really strange because some of the tobaccos can be real, like kind of smoky, but I feel like this one is more light. Pretty linear, small shifts a little bit. I'm very happy it keeps much of the opening the whole way through.
How does it perform for you? Is it because it's fairly. It's not very heavy to me, so that's why I'm interested to see the performance on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna scoot a little closer.
No, you're good.
Get back in. Yeah, I really like that one. I would say it's definitely creamy, kind of musky, but those white florals really shine through.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the floral notes personally, so I do enjoy this one.
That's really nice. This might actually be one of my favorites on that one. That one's really nice. what do you think? Springtime, maybe? Spring?
Yeah, it seems definitely more warm weather oriented.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm interested to see if it would, how well it would do.
Tobacco, lens, and creamy. Yep.
In the colder months, it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, because the jasmine and the tobacco kind of do really nicely because they can be a little bit more creamy, leaning, and I really like that. Sounds interesting. Never heard of a fragrance with tobacco and citrus.
Yeah, the tobacco definitely comes out a little bit more when it starts to dry down. I would say in the opening, it's definitely very floral, citrus for sure.
Yeah, no, that one I actually really like quite a bit. That smells really good. I'm going to give that like a 9 out of 10. I think that one's amazing. Man. I'm just like staring at that little bottle over there. I love that one. That one kind of just like blew my mind a little bit. And that's kind of rare, with like all these fragrances that you check out after a while.
Damascena?
Let's see. What is this one?
Damascena?
Damasquina?
Damascena?
Damasquina?
Projects about arm's length, first hour, and then
Nice bubble for another 6. Okay, so 7 to 9 hours. That's pretty good. That's about how long I want my fragrances to last.
Yeah, easy reach. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Man, I want to get a full bottle of that now. I feel like in the office, that one's going to get some compliments. Or you're just going to have like the old ladies who are like, oh my God, what are you wearing? Yeah. I think it's a good for a freshy fragrance. Yeah. No, that one's definitely really good for the heat. All right.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome, Dwayne. Looks a good layer. Ooh. I could see that. All right. Let's check out Damasquina. This one looks interesting. I don't know anything about this one.
It's fairly opaque, too. It's not very dark. Some of them have been like pretty dark. That one's good too in the air.
That one's new. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna let you smell. I was gonna say let you smoke. Let you smell that one. Damasquina.
Oh, that's interesting. I like that bottle too. That's a cool bottle.
Yeah, check this bottle. Look at that.
I think you just gotta give them your email at this point.
I did before.
They'll just go away.
There you go. I'm already subscribed, but
is it gonna make you do the wheel spin and it lands on the same thing every time?
Oh yeah,
the percentage.
You
off?
get 95% like Temu. Gosh, yeah. This one's 120.
I really like this. I'm a big fan of rose, so this one. I know I keep saying this might be my favorite one, but I might stick with this and say this is probably gonna.
Okay, I'm starting to smell something way different now in the air. I'm gonna check that one when you're done with that. It's got ambergris,
like
rock and rose,
that
violet,
solid.
pear, and patchouli, white musk. Man, that sounds nice. That's definitely feminine leaning for sure. There's also a strange kind of warmth, almost like a ginger in there that I'm kind of getting. It's a little bit orange, kind of radiating. Need some more water. Your nose is on fire.
I kind of drank it all too fast.
I know. Let me see. Yeah, that.
There's something kind of like spicy in there too.
It's a little bit spiced, I would say.
I see the ginger, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a little bit warm. It's got that kind of
like
body,
ginger snaps.
like a ginger or like a cinnamon.
I like that one a lot.
That's interesting. Let's see what they got. It's probably the pear and the mandarin together that are giving off that little vibe. Bulgarian.
Because to me, it makes me think of the little ginger snap cookies that you can get. That's what I think of.
Yeah, because it's warm, it's spicy, and maybe that patchouli too.
What's this rated? I'm interested.
Let's see. This one.
Okay.
4.4.
I think that's the highest one so far. Yeah.
I think so.
I think it is.
Man, that one's.
I could definitely see that. Yeah. They're saying this is definitely a winter one. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
I like the pink bottle too.
I like it. I would say it's not my favorite so far. But no, it's definitely nice. Let me see. Rose dominant. Yeah, Damascena is definitely feminine, rose dominant, but extremely well blended.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, no, that one's definitely very rosy. It's kind of giving me the same vibes as like the Parfums de Marly kind of women's Delina fragrances, just real kind of pink.
Unlisted cardamom note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of spiced, kind of vanillic vibe. Which one is best for the gym? So we haven't smelled it yet, but
Maybe the Citron Vanille.
Citron Vanille might be good.
That one's just very inoffensive. I don't think that would overpower anyone either.
Yeah, Citron Vanille, and then there's one that there's two that we're gonna be reviewing in just a minute.
Which one's this one?
That one is a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you stick around,
Show it.
you got another one.
You gotta hide it. Where's my
Yeah,
hand?
Tabac Citron Vanille. That one is for sure a really good one. Yeah, this one definitely got a little bit darker, a little bit more nutty, I think, as it dries down.
I would say this one's my favorite so far. But I like the floral notes quite a bit, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That one's really interesting. I like that one. Yeah, we said it's pretty feminine. Let's check out the next one. I'm curious.
Heavenly Lilies.
Heavenly Lilies. I mean, that sounds kind of white and green.
Yeah.
Let's check this one out. So I'm gonna spray this one.
We
I'm gonna
have
grab
exactly the right amount. We do.
We probably do.
We do. We have exactly
That's
the right
amazing.
amount.
They
yeah.
just knew. They probably counted.
That's true.
They probably did. I'm gonna spray this one, and I'm gonna give us both a little water. So I'm gonna let you give some of your thoughts on this one. I'm gonna grab us a water.
I'll entertain the masses.
Yes. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You guys are gonna be able to hear me downstairs, like
do you
getting
need
the
my
water.
Do you need my glass?
Oh yeah, probably.
Or do you have bottled or?
I don't know if we have any. Here, just
That's fine.
Yeah, our scuffed glasses.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna hear me downstairs.
Alrighty.
Because they're wireless.
I would say this one's definitely more floral leaning. You know, definitely based off the name. Let me see if I can get the. Oh, that's not going to happen. Yeah, Heavenly Lilies. This one's definitely more floral forward than even the Damascena, if that's how you say it. I don't know. But this one's very solid too, and you definitely get the lily for sure off of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would say this one's definitely even more feminine leaning. I would say this one's probably...
Oh, it smells like a fragrance store up here.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's... Ooh, it smells good up here.
I know, yeah.
Dang! Okay. No,
This one's pretty much like white floral and musk. So I like that quite a bit. This one's definitely more feminine leaning than the Damascena, however you say it. I don't know. I'm bad with names.
So funny enough, this one reminds me a lot of the Tabac Citron Vani. It's got that kind of lily of the valley jasmine. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, to me, it's just very, like I said, to me it's very floral and musk heavy.
Yep, Damasquina is a stronger version of Delina. Yeah, that's what I was getting to, like the kind of rose, like I was saying. That's cool.
Delina's the Parfums de Marly, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Isn't that the one that your mom has?
Yes. Wait, my mic on? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's my mother's signature fragrance. She loves that one. Wears it all the time. Heavenly Lilies, that's interesting. I have to say this one's definitely more feminine.
I would say so too, yeah.
Did we take a look at what that looked like?
Not yet, no.
Okay, let's check out.
I didn't want to...
What color do you think the bottle is?
I would say white.
I'm going to say green.
Or it could be pink.
Oh, pink. Yeah.
Pink makes sense as well.
Man, yeah, like you said, these have really cool promotional images.
That's what I'm saying. They do a good job of describing...
Price on this. Yeah, 110. Like, where else are you going to get... Where else are you going to get a niche fragrance you know.
Yeah, these definitely smell more expensive than
an elixir.
the price they're giving out. Yeah.
110. And regularly, like I said, you can get the, you know, discount codes. That just smells really good. Yeah, tuberose for sure. That kind of waxy white floral. But I noticed a lot of these have ambergris. That's really interesting. I like that one.
Girl next door, the party girl.
Oh, that's funny. Let me check Heavenly Lilies.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm interested to see the rating on this one. 446. That's the highest now.
Whoa.
Spring,
Indian tuberose.
spring, summer.
Whoa, that's a lot of them.
I know.
I love how everybody just voted 1 for all of them.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Coffee, almond, bergamot, lemon, tonka bean.
But yeah, the tuberose, carnation, heavy, the white flowers, plum.
I see what you're talking about. The one. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, because it is a little bit sweet in there, I would say. From the plum and maybe the bergamot.
The plum's definitely there. That it's drying down for sure.
At least about 3 at the moment. Green, pink, and black. Symphony is coming out. Well, yeah, you'll see in a minute. I actually have that one. They gave that to me as a free gift.
Nice.
They gave me a sample, so we're gonna check that one out too.
This is a world exclusive first smell.
Exactly. But yeah, Heavenly Lilies. I think I like that one. That one's nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, would you get that?
I'd say 7. 7's solid. I don't know. My ratings are, I don't very rarely ever go above a 9. Usually 9 is like top of the top of the top. So like, I don't know. 7, 8 for me is like very, very solid.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very similar to Tabac Citron. I'd probably say like a 7. I like that one. This one, right here.
And I've been eyeing this one.
Yeah, this is the last one. The Wood of Gods. That just sounds powerful. What color do you think the bottle is on this one? I'm guessing it's black.
Black, yeah. If they've only got 3 options at the moment, I'd say black. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna be cool. All right, let's spray this one out. I'm really excited to try this one. Ooh, good.
I don't know, strong atomizer.
Got some power. Oh my.
Signature, yes we have.
We did smell Signature. That one.
This one right here.
That one. Let me check that one out again. Yeah, Signature we liked.
You're saying it's green bottle for this one.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
That's not what I expected this to smell like at all. Because when you're saying wood, I just figured it was just going to be super oody. Oody woody.
Oud wood.
It's kind of... I'm getting like a menthol almost from it to my nose.
Yeah, because it kind of reaches in the back of your nostrils and it gets... yeah.
Maybe that's just mint.
It's very... It might be. Yeah, like a mint or like a... What else could do that? Maybe like an almond or something. All-time favorite house. We're glad. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been very impressive. I'd never heard of them before. Pretty much right before we went live, and I've been impressed so far.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, you were like, "Can you tell me a little bit about the house before we started?" And it was like 10 minutes before we started. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Dry down on Signature is amazing. Yeah, I mean, so far they've all been really good.
The dab emoji.
Got the dab emoji. Okay, low key. Oh, that's funny. I need to smell that one again. Let me see. Let me check out.
Yeah, there's still something. It's like kind of like, I don't want to say Vicks vapor rub, but it kind of has that effect.
Just kind of. Let's check out that one. See what that.
Yeah. See, very green.
But I'm also getting a very strong rose, similar to the New York Fifth Avenue. It's very thick. It's a thick rose, I think. Imagine there's no rose.
But yeah, I could see this being special occasions.
Yeah, saffron. Yeah. Oh, there's the mint.
Yeah,
and the
I was gonna say
patchouli,
the mint
almond. That's really, really nice. that just smells expensive.
It
Let's see, how much is this one? 120. Still, that's
What's been the most expensive? Wasn't there one that was like
150 is Coconut
150.
Daiquiri, which we're gonna check out in a minute.
Okay.
And then I think the Oceanic Symphony. Man, that was. Whew.
It's not bad. It's not for me personally, but I don't think there's anything bad about it at all.
Yeah, the Wood of Gods. The Wood. Oh, there's
the
the in there.
the
Oh, that's
the
funny. The
440.
Wood of
Okay,
Gods.
gets a good
So
rating.
saffron, almond, rose, mint, and then the Okay, so the cypriol oil and the agarwood and the rose. That trifecta is what you've seen in the New York Fifth Avenue. That. Oh, there we go. That one I just love. That was my. This actually was my first niche.
Was that the one that we got in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, when we went to Beverly Hills Perfumery. This was the first bottle that I actually dropped like major cash on. I think I paid full retail for this. It was like, I don't know, $350.
Feels bad.
I know. It's very expensive. But yeah, I've actually put quite a dent in this one. But yeah, that one has the cypriol, the agarwood, the rose. It's just nice, kind of mature, timeless. But this one still smells different.
Excuse me.
It's a light. Well, no, it's because it's very dark, but it has a little bit of that muskiness.
But it doesn't feel heavy. Yeah, I'm not a. I think it's the mint that's kind of doing it for me. It's giving me the ick on it.
Ooh, try Strawberry Kiss with Coconut Daiquiri. Okay.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah. I know that was before you joined, but we were saying how I personally can't stand strawberry, and I love how that one smells. It's just like a nice berry kind of citrus. It smells really, really nice. Fun when you layer and play with it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds really nice. The Wood of Gods. I would imagine this one's pretty long lasting.
I would think so too, yeah.
Interesting. I think this one's more of like a fall winter, would you say?
Yeah, I would think.
And you think I'd say that one's unisex too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, rose, you can really go either way. I like that one. I'd have to give that one maybe like a 7. You're a little less, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's just the mint for me. It just, like I said, it makes me think of like menthol. And,
Yeah, it's a little strong, and it gave me a little bit of a headache right when I smelled that one. But I mean, that could be just because it's the last one after we're smelling all of these.
I know.
But yeah, that one I don't hate. I do kind of like that one.
Oh, I got the yawn.
Got the dew. Gotta drink your dew.
The gamer dew.
Gotta drink the gamer dew.
I know. I'm just sipping on it.
Yeah, I was joking. I'm like, yeah, we don't have like any fine like coffee or whiskey to just like, you know, we got the dew.
It's refreshing for the palate.
Yeah. Everything tastes like like Mountain Dew.
Baja Blast.
I'm getting notes of kind of green
Yeah.
energy drink type vibes. Kind of soda.
Very
Okay,
soda-y.
so that
Very fizzy.
basically does it for the Discovery set. What's your favorite? Tabac, Citron, Vanille. Yeah, and funny you mentioned that one. We're just gonna go into that one too. Nope, that's the wrong one. Almost dropped everything. Yeah, so this next one, these next two, I actually bought travel sets of. I got the little $20 travel atomizers. Like I said, $20.
Yeah.
These are really, really good. And I've actually been wearing this one almost nonstop. I've worn it probably 4 or 5 times this week.
Coconut Daiquiri?
This is Coconut Daiquiri. And yeah, I started talking with Munib. And he is a super nice guy.
That is nice.
Yeah, the guy behind Aromatics, that YouTube channel. He does a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances. So huge shout out to Munib. He helped me out a lot with tips and stuff. So I think that's really, really cool.
It's very refreshing.
How he was able to create this and make a nice kind of coconut refreshing fragrance. Oh God, that smells amazing. I am gonna buy a full bottle of this one, and I think probably the Tabac Citron. If I were to buy just one from Sphinx, which do you recommend? Oof, I personally really like this one. I'm gonna show you. I'll let you smell that one a little bit while we do that. I would probably say the Coconut Daiquiri. I can't remember exactly. God.
I think it's DAQ.
DAQUI. Are you serious?
Oh, can I not spell it? No, it's with a K.
I thought it was. Let me look. Let me just go back. That's so funny.
Or no, it's DAIQUIRI.
It's one of those. It's one of those words that you like rarely.
I think it's
KOKO.
Yeah, DAI. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, one of those words you rarely
Oh, that's out of
really
stock,
spell.
too.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one's 150, but I think it's worth the price for sure. Yeah, collaboration with aromatics. Yeah, I think this is my favorite one so far. I've worn this one to like some swim parties and just out and about to work. And it's really good for the heat too. Just a creamy coconut, but it's also got a really nice citrus body to it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It smells really just uplifting. Okay, let's actually KOKO. And you really? I bet you it's... I wonder if they don't even have it yet.
Creme de pistache.
They don't. Yeah, they don't even have it out yet. That's cool.
Interested to see that one too, the creme de pistache. Pistachio.
Sphinx favorite brands. Tabac, Citron, coconut. Yep. Those are really good. I think this one's my favorite, the coconut. Sicilian orange and coconut with fruits, hibiscus, and ylang-ylang. Yeah, it just smells very creamy.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
Got the yawns.
Got the yawns. Very creamy, and I think that one's definitely unisex for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about it's fun. Like I personally get kind of happy when I wear this one.
It's uplifting for sure.
Yeah, I really like this one, and the atomizer is okay, but I really like that they have the travel kit.
Oh, you have been wearing that a good amount.
Yeah, no, I've been wearing this one a lot. Yeah, almost every day. Like, even if I don't wear it to work, I'll wear it after work. Just it's perfect for running errands, and as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna buy a full bottle and support my boy Munib. But yeah, I love that one.
That's solid, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to give that one probably like a 9.5 out of 10. I really like how that one smells on the skin, and kind of similar to the strawberry. I think coconut can be kind of divisive. It can either smell really nice or really cheap and kind of gaudy. But I like how this one's done here. I think it's very, very well-rounded, and anybody can really wear that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coconut Daiquiri is more seasonal, situational, but amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more of a citrus kind of summertime fragrance, you know, where you're going to have something, like you said, situational. Like you could wear this to barbecues or just out and about. But I'm going to wear that one a lot more. Yeah, I can't wait to get a full bottle of that one. Get some travel decants and see what you... Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's probably that's the best way to go for sure.
Like I said, I reach for this one the most. I really like that one. All right, the next one.
This is the one I'm interested to see.
Yeah, this one I also got a travel atomizer of. This one is actually the cheapest that they have. So I'm going to show you this one, and we'll here. I'll actually let you.
I can get the tester strip off the table. It's stuck.
Yeah, I'll let you spray this one. So I will say the dry down is better than the opening, but it still smells pretty similar to the opening. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful atomizer.
I know, it was like rebounding
It's
on me.
like a puff of scent. Yeah, so yeah, just kind of wave it around because it is pretty strong when you first smell it.
I like that a lot. Horchata.
Yeah, this one is Horchata de Vani. And I was actually really, really interested in trying this one out.
Solid.
Hey, what's up, Sorv? Yeah, shout out to Sorv. They have been on almost every commenting on a lot of my videos,
cool,
and
cool.
Have some really, really cool fragrances that they have in their collection. So huge shout out. I always enjoy talking with you. Yeah, welcome to the party. Yeah, we're reviewing all of the Sphinx fragrances in the Discovery set, and I got a few others. But right now we're actually looking at Horchata de Vani.
It's very gourmand.
It is definitely gourmand. When I tried this one at first, I feel like I got a little bit of a kind of an eggnog vibe.
I could see that.
And it's a little similar because you have the cinnamon, that kind of creamy,
Yep.
kind of milky drink, but I feel now that I've smelled it a little bit more, I think I like it. I want to say the first time that I sprayed it,
There's something that's sweet in there too.
I didn't really like it all that much, and
I feel like it would be one that would kind of grow on you.
I try to be a little bit critical, especially when you just smell a ton of stuff, and it's easy just to kind of be like, yeah, I like it. And there have been some that I really, really do like this Tabac, Citron, Vanille, and I think it was what was the other one?
Was it Elixir?
I think it was Elixir. Yeah, I liked those a lot. But this one, when I first smelled it, I thought it smelled a little bit cheap. I thought it kind of smelled a little bit like, the hot tamales, the red hot little candies.
Synthetic almost.
It smelled a little bit bubblegummy, kind of cinnamon-like. But now that I smell this more, I actually really quite like this one. Like I was a little bit disappointed when I first tried it, but I really, really do like it. Yeah, cinnamon bomb at the top. Excited to see what we think about the lactonic dry down.
Steal it from you.
It definitely does get a little bit more milky. Have we sprayed that one on skin? I have worn that one on skin because I know I was thinking like, yeah, I really want to give this a proper chance. Like, I'm sure it's gonna smell better, with the heat, of your skin, and I do like how that one smells on skin.
I could see that being nauseating. I could see that. It
was a little bit at first, just because of how strong that cinnamon bomb was, and I put it right up to my nose after I sprayed it, which is, not really supposed to do that. But I quite like that one after it does dry down. Would that be one that you'd be interested in trying on skin?
Why not?
Why not?
Let's try it.
I'm gonna try that also on my skin as well. You're welcome to try it if you want.
I'll give her a shot.
Thanks a lot, Eli. Yeah, sweet and spicy is a little bit nauseating at times. Yeah, it was definitely kind of cloying at first, but once that does kind of dry down a little bit and you're not like in immense heat, I think it smells really nice. I quite like that one a lot because as it kind of dries down, it becomes a little bit more milky, and it smells. You get that kind of milky rice, like traditional horchata.
Yeah, it's not as strong on the skin.
Did I spray the right one? What the hell? I think I sprayed. I sprayed coconut.
That?
I sprayed the coconut. I was like, what the hell? That smells like coconut.
I was gonna say that was like not as strong on the skin. I was like, why does it smell completely different?
I'm like, it's starting to smell really creamy. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Threw me for a loop. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one.
Switched up a lot.
Yeah. You want to just blot it because it's kind of strong.
Yeah,
teamwork.
There you go.
There you go. An intimate moment. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that one definitely smells a little bit darker on the first spray. So let's check this one out. Yeah, this one you can actually find for $89. 89 bucks for a full 100 ml extrait de parfum. Really cool pink bottle. Man. I do like this one. I don't know if it's something that I would wear all the time, but I think it's kind of one of those fragrances that's cool, to have, and it's
just something different.
Yeah, it's something fun if you want to switch things up. Horchata de Vani. Yeah, definitely cinnamon.
That's the highest rated one.
4.67, and it's the cheapest out of all of them so far. Yeah, cinnamon, rice, vanilla, milk. Yeah, because you got that. That's what horchata is made out of. Ah, man, I like that one. That one's really nice. I'm curious to see. Have any of you guys tried that one out before? Let's see. Cardamom really helped it out. I paired this one with Sweetly Known by Kerosene. I've heard of that brand before. That house. I'm curious to try them. Man, sounds like you have a really interesting collection. I'm curious to see the kind of fragrances that you like. Sounds like a lot of the kind of a lot of these styles that you kind of like. Heavy rice, cardamom helped it out. holiday fragrance for me for sure. Yeah, I think it is a little bit more like a cool weather fragrance for sure. Like layering that one with cardamom heavy fragrance, you get a golden latte vibe. I bet you this one would be fantastic with Montal's Cafe Intense Ristretto.
Do you have that one?
I do. Oh god, it's way up there. It's cool.
Hiding
It's worth
at the
it.
top.
It's worth it. It's so worth it. Yeah, this one, it smells like a caramel kind of mocha cafe. So let me see. Yeah, I need to make sure we got the right ones. Yeah, it even says on there, I think. Yeah, Horchata de Vani. I'm gonna get another sprayer and see what that smells like if we layer those two. I'm really excited. Yeah, that one. Yeah, like I said, this one, it's like, I don't know if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I think I've smelled. I drop it.
Now that I smell it, I almost get like a cherry vibe too. Oh, just slightly. There. Ooh, there we go.
Why is that dripping? Why is it dripping?
Got the drip.
Why is it dripping?
I don't know.
I didn't even spray it that much.
Yeah, that's interesting. We'll check that one out in a little bit once that dries down. Yeah, really like that one. I'm gonna let that dry down. I'll let that dry down. I haven't tried the combo with Montal and... Yep. Yeah, this one's gonna be good. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate that one?
I'd give that around a 6 for me.
Yeah, it's unique and it's kind of a fun, like you said, situational fragrance. Don't know if I'd pull that one out all the time, but I feel like it's unique enough to have in your collection. You know, if you have a lot of stuff that you're happy with and you're like, I just want to try something
Just
new.
something to build upon. You know, another bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Yup, you're smelling what I stepped in. That's funny. All right, we got one more. One more fragrance. Oh god, it just fell out.
It's right here.
You got it?
It chose me.
My tiny little setup right here. Yeah, that's funny. This one is, I like the little cards that they have. I don't know if you can kind of see it.
They're textured too.
Yeah, it's got the textured kind of hieroglyphics on there. It looks so cool. Yeah. Sorry you guys can't see like super clearly. There was an issue with my streaming software. I could not get my camera, for whatever reason, the software couldn't pick it up in 4K or 1080, and we're stuck at like half resolution. So hopefully I'll figure that out before the next stream. But yeah, this one looks interesting. Let's just spray it on the card itself. You want to go for that one? Yeah. This one I actually wore to bed and still smelled it the next day, you know, when I woke up. So definitely an 8-9+ hour fragrance. Ooh, let's see. Acro is awesome. I had ink on me earlier this week. Dang. That sounds awesome.
Ink, what's...
Let's check that one out. Here, I'm going to let this dry down because it's kind of strong right now.
Yeah. The one might have sufficed.
Acro ink. Let's check this one out. Yeah, Sorp's got some interesting stuff too that he recommends. Let's see. Ink. Ooh, it literally just has ink. What? Fantasy note reminiscent of India ink.
Popular and weird.
Such as oak moss. Okay. I'd imagine like you could also get a little bit of like a violet. You could do like if you had violet, you know, leaf, that might smell a little bit inky.
Ow.
Maybe some tuberose too. That's interesting.
I know, just the ink alone makes me want to smell it.
I like the bottle too. It looks
that is
very,
a cool bottle.
very minimalist.
Yeah.
Earthy. What are people saying that smells similar to? We got the Byredo, okay. Mink. Huh. I'm trying to see if any of these I recognize. Oh, here's the Initio Divine Attraction. I did smell that one, and I did like that one very recently. That's interesting. None of these are really looking familiar to me. Huh. Dragon Dragon Tattoo. Going for that
cool
ink
bottle.
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to try that just because of the name. I'm interested to say what they see what they say ink would smell like.
Good on the resolution.
Maybe
Enjoying
like
a stream.
like a pen. I don't know. Maybe that smell. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I'm on the late side. Slightly citrusy, but like mineral and metallic. That sounds really interesting. That kind of reminds me of the wet stone that I was talking about, that Amarud,
Okay.
that white bottle. Let's check this one out, actually.
I'm not the biggest fan of this.
Okay.
There's something, I don't know if it's because it's on that.
Nope, that's exact.
That's
yeah,
how it
that's,
smells?
That smells like
Okay.
it.
Yeah, there's something in there I'm not.
So you
liking.
mentioned metallic. I feel like this one's a little bit, I don't know, maybe mineralic. Yeah, this one is Sphinx's Oceanic Symphony. I think I said the name before. I can't remember if I did or not. Oceanic Symphony.
That's the
got
unreleased one, right?
I think it just came out.
Oh, it just came out?
Yeah, it might have just come out. I know they had like a pre-sale going on. This one
I'd be interested to see the notes on that. Oh, there you go, right there. It's listening to us.
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah, let me show you guys. Look at that. Oh, there's a 10%.
Yeah, it
Yep.
came back.
Every single page. Yep. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it is on pre-order. A very interesting. Oh my god, go away! I entered my email like 4 times. My gosh. Very, very interesting. I like
How
all
much
the
do they
marketing
want for this one.
This one's $150 US. So it's a little bit pricier, but I feel like if you want something similar to an Acqua di Gio, where it's kind of that aquatic Cologne, I think it's Cologne or Cologne. I want to say that's the. Let me see, where is it? Ocean.
Yeah, there's just, I don't know, there's something in there that doesn't do it for me.
I don't think they have it out just yet on Fragrantica. Let's see what they have on here. Let's see. Inspired by crystal clear aqua shores, because you do get a little bit of like a kind of seaweed,
Salty.
green.
There's like a salty something in there to me.
And the grapefruit also, like you have there, I think that also comes off a little unique, I would say, because it's like a salty grapefruit. That's how I kind of get it. Won't make you keep smelling it if you don't like it. Yeah, let me see what they got on here.
I'll try to get in a bit when it dries down a little bit more.
I'd say this one is a little bit linear as well. This one has Sicilian orange, bergamot, so it's definitely fresh. Let's see, it's got freshness from the final musky touch. Created by a master perfumer. Who made this? I want to know who made that. That's interesting. Huh. Let's see. Oceanic Symphony smells like a Moscow mule to me. Yeah, it is a little bit boozy, a little gingery. Have you had a Moscow mule? It does smell a little bit similar.
It's getting better as it dries down more. Whatever that note was doesn't seem like it's there anymore.
I think it's that strong cologne. That kind of synthetic, oceanic, kind of ocean air kind of vibe. Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't really smell it. Yeah.
What was that about Tom Ford?
Elisa,
Oud Mineral. Don't you have Oud Mineral?
I do. Actually, it's over there. I don't know if you want to grab it. It's kind of far. Well, yeah, pretend it's this. It looks almost exactly the same as the Oud Wood bottle. Thank you. Thank you for the team. Yeah. Oud Mineral. I really love that one. I'm very
spicier than I remember.
I'm sad that they discontinued that one.
This is the one you got at
Ulta.
Ulta, yeah.
Yeah. I remember I went back and they had a few bottles after it was discontinued. I'm like, I don't know if it's really discontinued or not, but I was sad. They sold out of them all. Yeah, that one's really nice.
It's a collector's piece now.
I feel like I'm on the fence on this one. It smells kind of mainstream, like a lot of the Acqua di Gio. Maybe it's like the Acqua di Gio Parfum, the new one that came out.
They have a Parfum that came out?
They do. They've been pushing it a lot. If you go to any of the Macy's,
I didn't even know they put one out.
They did, yeah. It's a new version, and it smells a little similar, but it still has that kind of salty, mineralic kind of...
I wasn't a big fan of the eau de parfum that came out. There was something in it. I don't know. To me, I'd rather have...
Maybe it was the eau de parfum.
I'd rather have the Profundo. I haven't smelled the Profumo, so I can't say, but the Profundo definitely is the best of the line that I've smelled.
Wait, you haven't smelled
Profumo?
Oh, Profumo.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one.
Yeah.
Because that one's sold out or
it's
hard to get.
Discontinued, sadly.
But the Profundo, I think, of the ones I've smelled, is my favorite, because that one's like the original, but just stronger.
So now that I'm thinking about it, this kind of feels like a blend of a lot of those citrusy men's... He's falling down. It reminds me a little bit of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, just the OG one for men, because you have that kind of grapefruit citrus, a little bit salty.
Yeah, there's still
the
something.
The new Acqua di Gio is basically Profumo. It's slightly different, but uncannily similar. Yeah, I don't know, for whatever reason, I remember Profumo smelling a little bit different than it actually does. Yeah, in... I think in Arroyo Grande, there was a Perfumania there that actually had them. It wasn't horrible. I think it was like $130, $140 for 100 ml. But it's very similar. Yeah, I think Dolce & Gabbana Parome, 2012, that opening. Add a little bit of a booziness. Yeah. I think I see what you're saying. I do like this one.
Since you know that the Parfum doesn't. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to give this one maybe like...
1 out of a million.
1 out of a million. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. I just think it smells a little bit mainstream. But that's not terrible. I mean, I feel like you could definitely get compliments with this because it smells fresh. You know, it's summery. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. I'd probably give it like a 5. 5 maybe. I know you said 1. 1 out of a million.
No, it'd be like a 3 for me. I just don't. I'm not a fan of it.
That's cool. No, that's fair. Man, that was a lot of fragrances you smelled. I'm curious to smell this one.
Oh yeah, we have the.
What was that one? That one was the. Was that Wood of God?
No, it was the Horchata and the Montal.
Yeah, so this one...
Rizzo something.
We have Montal, Ristretto, Intense Cafe, and Horchata de Vani. I wish this had either an incense or vanilla note to make it more of a year-round wear. Yeah, it's definitely more summer heavy for sure. But let's check this one out. With the coffee, you got the coffee and rose from Cafe Ristretto Intense Cafe, and then the horchata, the cinnamon, and the cream. Let's smell this one. That smells really good. It's very strong.
Those are good together.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, mixed. Those are layered, I should say.
Yeah.
Those are good. I feel like you're getting a lot of the Montal though.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think you need a little bit more of the.
Which one is
the Horchata de Vani? I think it's that one.
That one. Maybe like 2 parts of this.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do a little little cust here. Let's do it in front of the camera so you can see it.
Oh.
I'm gonna smell like horchata.
I know. I didn't think it was gonna be that strong.
No, you're good. Actually, yeah. Now that you did a little bit more, I really like how that one comes out. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I think you'd probably need 2 parts of the.
So two pumps of 2 pumps of horchata, 1 pump of Cafe Ristretto Intense Cafe by Montal.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's interesting. I do plan on doing another fragrance layering video because that was.
You gotta do one where you do all of them.
Just a suicide of all of them.
One of everything that you have.
I did that one time when I was first collecting. It was after I graduated from high school, or maybe it was my senior year of high school.
10 years
I
ago.
bought all of the cheap ones from Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx when I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And I had an old bottle and I just put them all in there. I put a little bit of each one, just poured it, like doing a little chemistry. I shook it up and I was like, this is going to smell amazing. And I put it on myself and I'm like, this.
You didn't jug it?
Oh, God. Yeah. I feel like that would just.
It's good for you.
It'll make you sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that, yeah, it didn't smell that great. But yeah, layering fragrances is fun. Yeah. Awesome. Well, out of all of these, let's.
We're gonna have to like rerun through them all.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we do a speed run of the individual ones?
Yeah.
I did it with all my chromes. Yeah, chrome.
It's a disaster.
I feel like you would get a very metallic, synthetic
with chrome.
mess.
Yeah. Try to keep these in order.
Or you could just like pull them out, pull them back.
Oh, that's true.
Cool.
We're in too deep now.
Yeah, big brain right here. It was like a conifer forest with limoncello. Low-key, that smells kind of good though. That sounds good.
I don't know, limoncello. I'm not a limoncello fan. All right, so this is first date.
All right, so speed running it. So now you guys are getting the dry down versions.
That sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So that one, if I remember, that one was kind of sweeter.
It's tamed a lot.
That one's creamy. It's kind of that Baccarat Rouge type vibe with a little bit of sweetness, because I think this one had the saffron and the amber. Yeah, I like that one. Not too bad.
I'll get a whiff of it one more time.
Yeah, go with that one.
What was that one that we also liked? It was the amber, heavy, just super amber and vanilla.
Ooh. That we smelled here?
From MFK.
Oh, I think, was it Grand Soir? I have a I don't have the actual Grand Soir, but I have
I'm just saying it has that like creamy.
Yeah, that's
like
interesting that you mentioned that. It's not quite as boozy, but I think that one's interesting.
I give this like
I give that a 7.
I give it like to me it's like a solid 7.5, 8, somewhere around there. I don't know. I'd have to keep.
This one's not as strong. I think it's only because we did one spray. That one's Black Anubis. I feel like that one's a little bit soapy, a little bit darker.
This one's solid too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. You want to smell it again?
Yeah, I'll check that one again. This smells a little bit more sporty now that I'm thinking about it. A little sporty. I'd say maybe 6. I'm leaving room for some of the other ones that I know I love.
I'm gonna give it a 7. But
Okay.
like I said, for me, those 7s and 8s are very, very solid scores.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Strawberry Kiss. Yeah, what do you think of that one? Do you get more strawberry on the dry down? I'm scared.
Just like strawberry and like milky. It's kind of for me.
That smells actually quite different now that I'm smelling it on the dry down. It's just been a while since I've smelled it.
Ugh.
No, that just smells like a fun, kind of feminine, creamy fragrance.
It's alright to me.
It's okay. I think in the beginning you get more of a citrus and a berry versus that kind of creamy dry down. That's okay.
This
I give it a
is
6.
Sphinx Elixir.
Elixir. Check this one out. I like this one because it reminds me of like a slightly, I don't know if brighter is the right word. It reminds me of an offshoot of Lattafa's Moussamon, which I absolutely love. I like that one a lot. I'm going to give that one an 8. I like that quite a lot. Sphinx Elixir.
I give it like a 6, 7, 6.7.
What's this next one?
That is Sphinx Signature.
Signature. Yeah, this one smells more oriental. It's got that kind of white, kind of creamy floral, almost like an orange blossom.
You have something that's pretty similar to this. Or at least I've smelled something very similar to this.
Got my attention with Moussamon. I
So
love
this
that
one's
thing.
just very like saffron heavy to me.
Yeah, saffron and jasmine and orange blossom. So you got that kind of nice spicy creaminess in that one. I quite like that one.
That was
That one
Sphinx
was
Signature.
Sphinx Signature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Moussamon is amazing, and
Wait, I have to smell it again.
yeah, smell it again.
Yeah, that was I was just making sure I was on the right one.
Mm-hmm.
That one has a very distinct
Yeah,
smell.
you can grab the next one.
Ooh, this is Tabac, Citron,
Pulled off the
Vanille.
civet note and elixir is wild. Dark leather woods and creamy Elixir is a head turner. Mm-hmm.
It's very unique smelling. There's not gonna probably be a lot that smells like it.
Right.
Yeah, this one's still solid. This is the Tabac Citron Vanille.
Yeah, I'm curious because this one I loved the opening. Yeah, that still just smells very clean. I like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's I think that's one of my favorites. I'm gonna give that one a 9.
I'd give it a 7 for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's just something very creamy and just floral and soapy about that one that I love. But it's almost got like a depth too because it's a little bit warm, kind of like
Damasquina.
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 This is the Delina-esque one where it's very rose dominant. Mm-hmm. This one smells like very similar to Initio's Atomic Rose and Delina. I would say the Delina Exclusive because that one's a little bit darker, a little bit sweeter, not as musky, but it still shares some of that. Actually, wait, can I smell that one again? For some reason, this one reminds me of a cross between Initio's Atomic Rose and almost like Acqua di Gio Profumo. Kind of darker. Let's see, get my nose on it. Love-hate relationship mostly because of Tom Ford. Yeah, depending on the Tom Ford, they can be really good or just kind of weak.
I've still been wanting to try Tuscan leather. That's one that everyone.
The real Tuscan leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot that smell like it, but
I like ombre leather. That one's pretty solid. Mm-hmm. But the Tuscan leather, it's the way people describe it. It's like it makes me want to try it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, like that kind of raspberry.
Yeah.
I reach for Elixir way more than ombre leather. I can imagine that. Yeah, this one. What was this one? This was
Damasquina.
Yeah, that one's okay. I'm gonna give that one a 6 just because it smells a little similar.
I'd give it a 7.5. Okay. I like this one a lot. I would say this is probably my second favorite one so far.
Nice. Yeah, because you like the kind of rosy stuff.
I like the floral stuff. Yeah.
I do too. If it's a little bit too floral, sometimes it can give me a little bit of a headache.
And this is Heavenly Lilies.
Yeah, that one I think is similar to Tabac Citron, just because it has that
just more floral forward.
Mm-hmm. To me, I confuse these. They're very similar. Reach for Elixir way more than ombre leather. Mm-hmm.
They have a parfum for the ombre leather?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one actually smells quite similar to... Oh, God. I think it's the Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton. Which I got to check out with my other cousin, Andrew. We checked that out last week, and that was amazing.
Which one?
Ombre Nomad.
Oh, from
It's
Louis
in a
Vuitton.
tall brown kind of cylindrical bottle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some that smell similar to it, but the OG just smells amazing.
And this is
the
Wood of Gods.
The Wood of Gods. So that was the kind of almond,
Minty.
mint,
It's not
rose. I like this one. I think it's just the mint that's a little bit funky in that one. I mean, it's unique.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't wear it. That's just me, though. I'm picky.
It almost reminds me of the Montal Ristretto Intense Cafe without the coffee.
Coffee note, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked up on that too. I'm not crazy. Speaking of not crazy, I'm not crazy about that one.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
I'm gonna give it like a 5 or 6, 5.5. Meet you in the middle. And then
I plead the 5th.
This one's the Horchata de Vani.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I know we confused
had to
him
mix
earlier.
up earlier.
God, that was.
Yeah. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give that one like a 7. I do like that one.
This one for me would be like around a 6, somewhere
Okay.
around there.
Coconut. Almost dropped them all. Coconut Daiquiri. I still think this one's like a 9.5. I personally would wear that forever. I love that one.
It's one of their stronger ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably hence the $150 price tag.
It's just
But
a little sharp for me on my nose.
Wood of Gods is very similar to rosewood. Interesting. Are you talking just like rosewood, like note in general, or is there a fragrance called rosewood? I'm curious. Yeah, I like.
What would you say your top 3 is?
Oh, and then we also have the Oceanic Symphony, which you don't like.
My favorite.
That one's okay. It's just Arabian Oud. I'm gonna check that one out. That sounds interesting.
-10.
You don't have to smell that. We already know you don't like that one. It still smells very similar. That kind of salty, slightly soapy grapefruit. The oceanic notes. My top, I would have to say, Tabac Citron Vanille, which is the 4th one. Yeah, Tabac Citron Vanille. I love how that one smells. I think Coconut Daiquiri is my tie. I like those two the best. Yeah, what are you thinking?
I would say, for me, First Date, Black Anubis, and the Damasquina. Those are my 3 favorite.
Yeah, the
probably
kinda
in that order.
The sweet rosy ones. That's cool.
I'd say the First Date's probably my favorite.
Let me smell that one again.
Yeah.
I really like that one too. Yeah. That one's also kind of lactonic, kind of creamy, sweet.
I'd say First Date and Black Anubis are like 1A, 1B for me. I really, those are the 2. If I were to get any, it would be those 2.
Reminds me of Pony Boy by Joram. Get a lot of fig on that. Is there? I feel like there's could be fig in this one too. What do you?
There is something that's sweet in there.
It's a little sweet, a little bit kind of green, a little bit earthy. What is that? Yeah,
Oops.
That was First
First
Date.
Date, yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice. But going back to this, like I said, you can get a lot of these for under $120. But yeah, a lot of them are $100 to $120. Like Horchata de Vani, that one's the cheapest one at like $90.
The pistachio one sounds interesting.
Yes, I haven't tried that one out.
Far left.
Creme de pistache. Yeah, 140. But thankfully, none of these are more than like $150. So if you're on a little bit more of a budget, like you still want to dip your toes into like the world of niche fragrances.
Just start decanting it so
exactly. Join some of those Facebook fragrance groups. Man, they're really pushing that Oceanic Symphony.
There's some good ones on Reddit too. That's where I got that Baccarat Rouge from. Was a guy on Reddit.
Oh, right on. Yeah, but I really like what this brand is doing. I like that they have the kind of Egyptian hieroglyphic kind of theme.
It is cool.
I know I didn't show this earlier, but
I have to say, I like the black bottles the best.
Yeah, the black look really cool. They have the Old Kingdom, which kind of follow that classy kind of older look. You almost have like the pyramid steps, you know?
Yeah.
That looks so cool. And then the New Kingdom, which is a little bit more mainstream, I think, with their looks. Yeah, First Date. Man, those, I just really like those. And if you check back here a lot, they do have the discounts that you can pick up. Like for the 4th of July, they had a lot of these. Well, they had like a 25% off coupon code that you could use. Fig is listed. Oh, is unlisted in One of God's, but my nose picks it up for some reason. Interesting. Let me see if I can check that one. Ooh. Bad thing about Sphinx is they don't really last. You notice that you have the same accord just as Ortho Parisi does. I don't know. I haven't tried. I think I've tried one Ortho Parisi. Okay, now that you mention that does smell very similar to the Cafe Intense Ristretto.
Just without the coffee.
Without coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually growing on me. Interesting. I would love pistachio fragrance without the sickeningly sweet milky note of KLE. That's funny you mentioned that. I tried the KLE pistachio fragrance.
Which one is that you have from?
I have the amber only, or amber, no, invite only amber 23. It's kind of similar to Angel Share, but a little bit different. Yeah, the pistachio one was like way too sweet. It was kind of nauseating.
Fabrique in France.
Yeah, I like the KLE fragrances.
Yeah, all the ones I've smelled from them have been pretty solid.
There's one, I think it's the There's
They have one that's like super like sugary smelling. That was cool too.
I think it's like the vanilla. They have a vanilla
Oh,
one
yeah,
that
vanilla.
just smells like straight up like vanilla extract. It's amazing.
Yeah. They have a rose one
Yeah,
that's
this
pretty,
one's
or not a rose. I mean a cherry one that's solid too.
Yeah, that one's really nice too. Little alternative to
Tom Fordigan.
Lost Cherry. Yeah, Thomas Fordigan.
Save yourself $300 and
For real
something
though.
dollars, and it probably won't last 10
It's
minutes
maybe
like the Tom
going
Ford.
nose blind. I have almost all of them, and they last all day on me. Yeah, I mean, it works differently with everybody's skin chemistry, you know? I mean, all of these are still going really strong, at least for me. When I tried a lot of these on my skin, they last around the 7 to 8 hour mark. And yeah, like you said, you could be going nose blind. I have to physically scrub Elixir off before I go to bed.
I can see that. That one, it smells strong.
Yeah.
That and
wanna
the
smell it
Signature,
too.
they're both, feel like those would be pretty strong.
But I like Elixir a lot. And actually, I take that back. Elixir,
Here's the Signature too. Those are both pretty strong. I could see, having
Signature's okay. Like I said, it smells a little bit like an orangey,
this was.
like an
Can
orangey
I have to see
Tootsie
which
Roll.
one was which again?
This is Elixir. That's Elixir.
Yeah, and then the sweeter
That's
one
a good boy.
was. Yeah, that was the.
The mint. It sticks to my skin forever and a day. Yeah, I can definitely see how mint can be kind of divisive. But shoot, man, these are really nice. I'm glad I picked this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, again, a lot of these are fantastic quality for the price, and it's a good way to kind of dip your toes into the niche world.
For
Without,
$60 too, that's not bad at all.
No.
For the quality of them.
Yeah, I highly recommend getting the Discovery set and check and look for some of those discount codes. You might even be able to save a little bit more if you find some of the affiliate codes. I don't have one yet. Fingers crossed. But I know Aromatics has one. You can always check out his channel too and support him as well. But yeah, what are your just kind of overall thoughts of the Fragrance House, would you say?
It's quality for sure, especially it's, $120 for what you're getting. For the majority they're all pretty solid.
And that's what a lot of just modern designer fragrances are going for now.
Yeah,
at Macy's.
definitely.
And, you buy some of them and they only last like 5,
It's
6 hours.
it's crazy how
And-
expensive the designer ones are now for what
Yeah.
you're getting for the most part. I mean, there's good ones obviously, but
But yeah,
these are
this-
definitely a little bit of a
step up.
step up for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's just a cool brand.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
bottles I love those black bottles they have. Those are really clean.
But I'm gonna buy me a full bottle of Elixir and Tabac Citron Vanille someday when I get through all these. Maybe sell a little bit more. Before we head off, let's see. I'd love to see you guys do something like this for Kerosene and are born to stand out as well. This love has been awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I want to check out some of the Kerosene fragrances. I know those are harder to find locally. You gotta go and find some boutiques that sell them. But yeah, I'm gonna check those out. Those sound interesting. But yeah, awesome people. I agree. You can smell the
See you
quality.
later.
Yes. See you, June. Yeah. This live has been awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments. I do plan on doing a little bit more of these. We'll fine-tune some of the settings, maybe make it look a little bit more crispy, not as scuffed. That's why Indy's houses are shaking things up. I agree. Absolutely, Sorv. But yeah, thank you again, Stanley, for checking out.
It's my
and
pleasure.
For coming out and driving like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
A little,
riding,
a
I
little
should say.
mild pilgrimage.
Little pilgrimage. Yeah, but thank you so much again for coming on the show, and
My pleasure.
thank you guys all and gals and everyone for joining the stream and just checking out the channel. We actually just hit 1.5 thousand subs.
Yeah,
That's-
1.5K.
That sounds like a lot. It's 1.5K.
It's a lot of people.
1,500 people watching the content. So I really, really appreciate that. You all have been awesome, and I thank you for joining us, and I can't wait until the next stream
Yep.
and video. Yeah, so this seems like something that I think I'm going to do a little bit more often. Ministry of Sense does decants for 5. Wow. Check that out. Sweet. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. I've been Eli with Common Sense.
Stanley.
Stanley. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.